time for tonight, and who's got the question? Yes?
Hi, yeah, so when I'm writing, I mean, sometimes I feel like I kind of hit a wall, like I don't know what else to say, like I've hit this stopping point. I mean,
Yeah, you know, I don't really like the term writer's block. I mean, it's, a lot of people use that. I like the way you put it. It's kind of just not coming up with ideas, etc. Just kind of hit neutral. So yeah, there are some really important things to know about that. First of all, what's happening usually with people is that while they're writing, they get an idea. No, I'm going to write about computers, or fashion, or something like that, right? You're going to get your topic, and maybe they even wrote a premise, and then they'll then here's where the problem starts. Their internal dialogue, their self-talk, gets stuck with the same question. Does that make sense? In their head, they're going, okay, fashion. Okay, now, what's funny? 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 It's so funny, and I kind of, oh, jeez, okay. Where's the joke? 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 And that's what puts you in neutral. That's what because your mind isn't going anywhere. Okay, you want your mind to continually go places. And I learned this from Woody Allen autobiography or biography, where he talked about, I get some kind of dichotomy or an idea, and then I ask hundreds and hundreds of questions. And that's the answer. Questions. See, you've only got one question. Where's the joke? What's funny? You're just rolling that, and that's why you're in neutral. Your mind is literally you're not giving it any questions to answer. Okay, you have to give it questions that go somewhere. Okay, so you start out and you pick something, and ask as many questions as you can about it. Okay, you start going, take it apart piece by piece or whatever, and go, okay, what do I like about women's clothes? Are they too revealing? Do they look good? Are they sexy? Are they practical? Are they this? Ask, do I like the buttons? Do I like the belt? Do I like the collar? Do I hate this? Do I hate that? Who's the person that? Now here's the other piece. You ask lots of questions about everything, whatever. And again, try to keep it to something very specific, especially with like a premise, which is much more specific. And you keep asking questions, because your mind then has to answer. And that's what keeps it moving forward. Okay? And then start asking those questions from a different perspective. Okay? So you kind of go, from a critic's point of view, this particular outfit. How would the critic look at it? Okay, going, this is, it's not couture, it's this. Now you're looking, going, I don't like it the way it fits on the runway model. I don't like this. The critic, it's made of bad fabric, blah, blah, blah. The designer, this critic doesn't know what he's talking about. This is perfectly done, and I've shaped this for this reason, and I'm expressing this inside. This dress is an expression of my loss of something, and now all these kind of things, and people in the audience, and you, and there's just so many millions of questions you could ask. But each one of those times you ask a question, remember, here's one of the principles. The jokes are in the details. They are not in broad generalities. They're always in the little bitty details. So the point of asking questions is to get to those details. What about the belt? What about the buttons? What about the collar? What about the hem? Okay? What about the draping? What about, what are all these things, etc.? What about the fit? What exactly? Get into the little details of everything, because the jokes are in those details. Now, I'm not saying you're going to come up with comedy material or a bunch of jokes by doing this. What I'm saying is you now have a chance of coming up with comedy and jokes, because your mind is not looping with a single phrase and stuck in neutral. Now it has to answer all those questions, and I always find if you're asking questions, you have negative opinions, and you dig into details, funny people find jokes.